Right now, the biggest problem facing California is the very depressed state of the economy. We had a much worse recession than even the severe national recession. Our unemployment rate is substantially higher than the rest of the country. It's the third worst among the states. Our employment losses since the middle of the last decade have been radically worse than the national average. In fact, if California had the same percentage job loss as the other 49 states, there would be 2/3 of a million more Californians employed now. There are many reasons for that, some of them having to do with California's own policies, some having to do with the structure of the California economy. Well, I think the most important thing for the California economy is a national economic recovery, which has been going slowly about half speed for recovery from a severe recession. I think that the national economy will get a little bit of a benefit because if this tax deal goes through, because we'll avoid the tax increase that would have taken effect on January 1st, which would have been, in my view, quite damaging to the economy short term. But I believe California has its own set of structural problems in its budget, in its taxes, in its regulation, and so on. California consistently ranks at or close to the bottom among all the states in the environment for expanding businesses and jobs. I think that's a really serious problem for our citizens. Well, I'm glad PPIC put this conference together. I hope that the governor-elect and the legislature will start paying attention to the discussion here, not just by me, but even among people I disagree with, but we'll take it all under advisement and hope that they will turn their attention to quickly solving some of the state's really pressing problems, not just the immediate short-run problem of the budget deficit, despite the fact that that will occupy a lot of their time, but to deal with the medium-term structural budget deficit, spending, the ineffective and inefficient spending, with 40% of education spending not even getting into the classroom, with serious long-term budget deficits and debt in the public employee pensions and healthcare system. We need to get a fiscal and regulatory and tax program that makes sense, that's long-term, that's structural, that restores a better sense of balance, both in responsibilities and accountability and funding between the state and the localities. So I'm hopeful that can be done in a way, as has happened in some other times of transformation, like in New York City and some other states, which actually winds up improving public services while reducing their costs.